Hi, this is Andrew Moore-Crispin for Gadget TV on Butterscotch.com, and today we're taking a look at the Seagate GoFlex Satellite drive. That's this guy right here. You can get this for $200. What it is an external hard drive that you can use with your iPad or with your computer or with any mobile device really that has a Wi-Fi connection and a web browser. So your Android phone, your iPod Touch, your iPhone, any of those devices are supported. So basically what we're doing here is we're using a 500 gigabyte drive in this enclosure. It is a little bit bigger than a standard external hard drive. It has a 5-hour lithium-ion battery inside. That's 5 hours of continuous operation. Apparently has about a 25-hour low-power standby. You can also turn the thing on and off, which I just did by pressing the button down here. Now when it first boots up, you'll see the power indicator LED. You'll also see the broadcasting LED. So now it takes about a minute for the wireless network to properly get set up. If we go into our iPad, choose Wi-Fi. Now you have to go through this process in order to actually connect to the device. Now we can see it's starting to broadcast and it should pop up here any second. By default, it's called the Satellite GoFlex. You can change the name. You can also apply some security to the device. So you can see when the LED here starts flashing blue, that actually means that it's transmitting and you can connect. So we tap Butterscotch Satellite. Now one thing I was kind of hoping for is for home use, for example, was for some kind of Wi-Fi pass-through. All of the bandwidth for Wi-Fi is actually used between the iPad and the Seagate GoFlex Satellite, so you don't get any internet pass-through. Like this can't connect to your home wireless network, allow you to access the files that are on the device, and also let you connect to the iPad. So when you want to go back online, you're going to have to come back into your settings and connect that way. So we can see we already have the GoFlex Media application here. There's an iPad app, there's also an iPhone app. For other devices, this app actually allows us to stream videos and music. So if we go into our videos, we can see all the files that are on the device. We have a couple of AVI files down here. Those won't actually work. You'll have to go through a conversion process before you actually start using, before you're able to watch files like this. All the playing happens in-app, so it's very much sandboxed. So you can't actually get your stuff from here and get it to play in iTunes, for example, or get your iTunes playlists to play. However, they are working on it, and they've promised an update in August or October. So we can fire up a video here. So you can see it starts pretty well instantly. Gadget TV files usually about 40, 50 megabytes. And you can see the streaming bar is already full now.
Hi, this is Andrew Moore-Crispin for Gadget TV on Butterscotch.com, and today we're taking a look at the Seagate Free Agent GoFlex.
So there you have a brief look at a movie. There are a couple of movies pre-installed, sample movies. The Buck Bunny, I believe he's called, which is pretty well standard. You'll see that everywhere. Can't seem to find it right now. But we'll jump into our photo stream. So now you can see it spools in the content. These are sample pictures that are available on the device. So if we were to look at a photo, you see it takes a couple seconds sometimes, but you can't actually scroll through like you would expect on an iPad app. Apparently this is something that they are actively working on. Instead, what we have to do is tap to select. What do we do? Select. My word. 1 second. We should be able to tap to select our photos here. There we go. So you tap this icon, and now we can select our photos, and we can throw them into a slideshow, for example. But really, photos, music will be helpful, but really this device is made for video. Obviously, with if you have a 16 gig iPad, space can be at a pretty big premium. This device, a 500 gig drive, can hold up to 300 HD movies coded at H.264. You can also connect up to 3 iPads at a time and stream your videos that way. So if you're, for example, on a road trip in the car and the kids have an iPad in the back, or maybe one of the kids has an iPod Touch, they can all be accessing this drive, which would be sitting presumably in the trunk, and be streaming media off of the device. Or, and this is actually the way I would be using the device, you can also choose to download items. So if we were to tap the select button again, we can choose a video, we can opt to download it. So this way we can turn off the Wi-Fi connection on our iPad. We can also turn off the Seagate free agent satellite drive to save battery there. And then when we're done, all we have to do is remember to manage the content and delete it. So like I say, photos, music. You can also access documents. If you're a business traveler, this might be of use. You can go into a folder view here. So you are maybe noticing it's not a very iPad-esque experience. Like I said, they are working on that, but the killer app really external storage for your iPad, which is something the iPad was never really intended to have. So they have to kind of do a few workarounds in order to get that to work. So that's a quick look at the Seagate GoFlex Satellite Drive. For Gadget TV, I'm Andrew Moore Crispin. For more sweet stuff, visit butterscotch.com.